All right. One sec. Reloading. Yeah. Yeah. Today I've just been playing Monster Hunter, grinding up some shit. Uh, I decided to solo the Teostra Lunastra. And I didn't stream it because I didn't think I'd have a chance. I actually ended up beating it, which gives you like an auto dodge cloak, which is actually kind of nice. Pretty much past that, the only thing left wise is just grinding out things for parts and slaying tempered beasts. So I'm not really concerned about doing that on stream. I kind of realized after I beat the game that there wasn't a whole lot I could do stream wise, which is why Monster Hunter streams either get deleted almost immediately or just aren't done. That's not it. Let's see. There is Josiah messaging me. Being a hero doesn't always mean saving a life. It means shooting the. What the fuck? I'm trying to do. I think it's this one. No, it's not Voracious the Invincible. It's BFS. Where the fuck am I? It's this one, Most Cacophonous Lore. So this is the raid boss for this. If you're wondering about this weapon, I found like 2 of them. I don't know why 2 just dropped for me, but they did. It's called the Toothpick, and it's not an orange rarity, it's a rainbow rarity that treats it as if it's orange. And I feel like they're guns that can kind of like take the piss out of Bud Stallion. So without further ado, I'm going to try this out, see if I can beat it. If not, fuck it. I'm going to turn in these quests, because the only thing I literally did was like go to this area, kill this thing, come back. So I figured this would take a while. This might be a short stream.
Please set up the sonic agitation devices around the cavern. These excellent. Now activate the devices to perform the sonic drop and summon the beast. Now, Vault Hunter.
Am I going to do a base drop? What the fuck? Hatterax the Invincible? Wait, can I just kill it up here? No. Bullets don't go through. I'm gonna have to go outside. Oh, he's taking damage, I'll give him that. Oh yeah. Yeah, fuck. Alright.
This is getting good. Start the anarchy. Exterminate!
I don't see him. Wait, he healed? What the fuck? How the fuck did he heal?
That's a start. Not a bad start.
His weak spot's on the top of his head. You'd almost be dead if you didn't heal, which I can't figure out how you did. Wait, what? What did he... How did he...
I am such a BA.
Is he eating the spores or something? Confused.
This could be the beginning of something else.
So what the fuck?
Not a bad start.
I don't think I can actually kill him. Let me look this up. It was tough. He regenerates health if you don't beat him fast enough. Strategy is to use the geysers to fly up onto the rock platforms on the sides to get behind him and shoot his crit spot in the back of his head and quickly do massive. Quickly go to the ground below and shoot his crit spot in his mouth to do massive damage. Oh my god! What the fuck is this? Just use the geysers to shoot up behind his head.
Hell yeah! Can't believe you only got third place in the science fair.
God. Oh, so it's called Rainbow Gear. Please be a guide. And not some stupid YouTube video.
This fight is fairly interesting. It almost kind of reminds me of Borderlands 1 Cromerax, just with the raid bosses, kind of crazy movements, and the fact that there's so many spawning minions all over the place. So because of the weird scaling of this, right now all my weapons were at OP7, even though I'm 73, so whatever. So I was able to kill him fairly easily. I'm sure it'll be a lot more difficult once he's actually at the same level as my guns. But from what I can see so far, he just seems to be diving around, and then eventually he kind of sticks his tongue out a little bit like the end boss in Captain Scarlet's DLC, and he just has like a giant crit spot right there. I would just shoot that, he's gonna die. Also, I've noticed he drops a couple rainbow weapons each time, and it looks like a couple legendaries each time.
What makes this raid boss tutorial to be speed and healing mechanic? Looks like I can only get him to a 4th health, and apparently he heals half of his health every time. Yeah, he's healing. Now he's healing again. What the fuck?
Accuracy's overrated anyway.
Oh, lovely. I nearly killed myself.
Not a bad start.
You need multiple people to do this. At least with the weapons I have. I don't have any of the bouncing bullet ones, I don't think.
Robot, attack mode!
all over the map.
Attaboy!
Didn't get shit. Need someone in the middle to hit the crit spot there. I can't be in two places at once. And I also don't move that fast.
Accuracy's overrated anyway.
Wait, what? And healed again. It's gonna heal some more. Yep. Upsetty spaghetti, what the fuck? Yay, thanks, Death Trap. I just want to leave. Yeah, he does. I was like, does he follow me? Yep. That was 24 minutes of trying to kill him. And then having to look up a guide. No, Josiah's messaging me. Let's see. I have a mission I gotta do to get a present for Mordecai for Brick. And then that's it. Let's see.
This here's a catch a ride. We got winches with races and cars for days.
Kill Lieutenant Bolson.
Heard that's where Lieutenant Bolson is hiding out. That son of a bitch bastard. New Pandora is more than one man! We fight on! Burned down a whole village.
Blood and metal, my favorite thing.
Good kill. 3 more to go.
Rifle parts. Oh, he's trying to make Morty a sniper rifle. I had to go back to the burrows. God damn it. Lieutenant Angvar. I've been watching a lot of E3. Mostly the stuff yesterday. I've seen a few things today, and then today is the first time I've seen the Watch Dogs trailer, which really had me intrigued. That could be at least maybe, I don't know how long it'll take, but I'll probably know that if I play that and it plays the way they're showing, I will definitely do like maybe 20 streams of that shit. Because I'm gonna say normally it takes me 10 full streams, which a full stream to me is an hour to 2 hours to beat a game, except for Monster Hunter because it's grindy. Monster Hunter and RPGs that have that whole grind aspect, not so much, but everything else, pretty much, yeah. And like this is technically a RPG shooter, so same goes with this. Although I think you can beat this game in roughly maybe 20 hours. If you kind of ignore the side quests and don't dig around, which I never do when I play these. I always do the side quests and dig around. Before the third game of this comes out, I might ask Sean if he'll help me go through the raid bosses. I've beaten them when I had the 360, but I think if my missions show that I didn't in this. Pete the Invincible, Hyperius the Invincible, Hatterax the Invincible, and Versidius. I might have killed the base difficulty raid boss on this. I don't know. I killed the raid boss for the Torch DLC, I think, and the base game on 360, but I don't think I've really killed any of the other high-level raid bosses. Just because, like, it was always hard for me to get people to play this game with, and, like, you really need a friend for those, and didn't really have a friend for those. Until now, but, like, we were all kind of getting into Borderlands 2, and then, like, Sean got into Overwatch, I got into Monster Hunter, so we never finished going through Overwatch, but we still got some time before the third game comes out. So there's always a possibility if I bring it up to him, he might want to, but right now he's still pretty hard into Overwatch. Because I asked him yesterday if he wanted to play this since the new expansion came out, he just really wanted to play that. Also, Drew's back in town, and he has that too, so that's gonna be all he's gonna play, so. Gonna have to deal with that for a bit, at least until Nitro Kart comes out, but getting him back into this, I don't know. He kind of just gets in a mood where he only plays one game. And he said that multiple times. So it's hard to do the whole, like, we all just agree on something or play just whatever, just for the sake of playing. I do that. The rest of them don't. Me and Ryan do that. They don't. Kind of the same with Josiah. plays more. He plays most games with me. He just has specific ones he doesn't like playing. No, I had to delete a handful of my previous streams. One of them I got really pissed off with and had a really bad attitude towards Mac because he did that deal where he pops in saying the fucking N-word. Although sometimes he doesn't actually include it, but like there's always that looming fear that he does, so I freak the fuck out. And then oh, it's in the Hyperion station. Okay, I can go get that one. So that's kind of why I'm always in like a differentiating mood whenever he's in. It's give or take with that one. More Sean's friend than he is mine. The rest of them I get along with great. But yeah. So there's always points where like, hey, we'll get upset and like just don't like playing with each other, and that's fine, that's fair. That's kind of just how it goes. Yeah, I think I have tomorrow off, and I basically beat the test, the final mission, which isn't even a main mission, it's an optional mission to defeat the final 2 Elder Dragons together, which is the Lunastra and Teostra, and I did that. So Monster Hunter is basically done with me, except for maybe grinding it every now and then, because I needed to grind Elder Dragons. I don't have to grind any other monster, because I have like all the weapons and shit for that. So basically it's just an Elder Dragon grind. Then I might go back and go through and craft some armors, but eh. And the new expansion's gonna come out and create a bunch of new shit, so like I'm excited for that. But that won't be till September, so I'll probably hop back into Monster Hunter once more in maybe July or August, maybe October. I don't know. And Steven's online again. Josiah's not though, so is Josiah online? No, but Sean is. Oh yeah, Sean got Wildlands. I forgot about that. So now I'll probably end up finally beating Wildlands. And I have all the expansions, too. I don't think he does, but I have that and all the expansions. So now I can finally probably complete that. Although I don't think I streamed a whole lot of Wildlands. Wildlands is kind of an on and off game that, like, if I do have streams of, it's either me and Juicy by ourselves or me and Josiah by ourselves. And like recently I've gotten to where I only have like 3 or 4 zones left. Ooh, I keep getting caught on, Jesus. Alright, so he's just barely up ahead. And I've constantly been thinking about playing Nier Automata just because I played the first Nier, love the series. I love that when you beat it, you can go back through a bunch of times to get different endings. Or like elaborate onto more of a true ending. And to get the truest of endings, you have to start the game from base again with like level 0 shit, but it's neat. So like, but every time you restart in every other version, you have OP shit. So like, it just so nice. Eggs. So maybe Wildlands might be something that Sean out of Overwatch. That might be good. Or at least he can hop between the two now. Maybe he'll have 2 different games he wants to play.
Good one, babe! Hell yes!
He started streaming just because all I played was fucking Monster Hunter this morning, and I haven't felt good. And bullshit. It's this job I have is bullshit.
Somewhere in Helios. That guy would start a pandemic if it meant winning a fight. You're nothing but a raider.
Is he further, or he's back where I came from? Huh, interesting. Sorry, I just don't feel like running back through everything. I'm just going to quit and then just start at the base area. So this stream's just going to be me cleaning up after doing my 2 previous streams last night. And, yeah, Doc's mission was to just kill the bigger vine things, which I've already killed before. So I just hunted 2 of those down and got those. And then I just killed some worms, which I already killed for Vaughn. Yeah, their side quests didn't have very much depth, which is why I was like, I'm not streaming these. And then I'm like, but I know that there's a raid boss, and I'm higher level, so I could probably kill it, or at least get close and give it a shot. At least show an attempt, especially since like this is so new that like a lot of people might not have seen it yet. So that's nice. Now I gotta go to the Scarab Research Facility. I'm assuming he's at the very end just to fuck with me. I do like how this DLC tied in the Tales of the Borderlands characters, like Vaughn. And apparently this does take place after, so that's all well and good. It kind of sucks that they killed off the Doctor, but he wasn't exactly a main character. He was kind of a sub-character. He wasn't a side character. He had more importance than just a side character. Like, at least an entire chapter revolved around him and his research, which his research directly affects this DLC as well. So, like, that's interesting, and it sets up Borderlands 3 where we don't have the key, and I'm guessing the twins probably fucking do. Or they're the ones who stole it or some shit.
Oh, great. These great. I know. Don't get shot.
Jack
Lieutenant Hoffman is hiding out in the research center. He's a wicked sharpshooter, so watch your ass.
Attaboy!
We are united against you!
Oh, a ninja vanish.
Hey, you got all them parts. Bring them on back. This rifle is gonna be boss as hell.
I can't get back up there, so I just have to run to the end of the area. Don't want to waste my time with that shit. In areas where you can circle back around, I'm fine with it. But, like, one thing I hate about this DLC more than any other, like, DLC, it's a minor complaint, is that, like, they loop back around to where you can get to the beginning. Instead, they go into other areas. So it's more on rails instead of, like, overarching. And I get it. It was a quick free DLC they dropped to kind of bridge Borderlands 2 and Borderlands 3 and how Lilith has stepped in as the leader, what has happened to Sanctuary, why it's no longer a thing, like all that shit. So like that, I like how it like ties a little bow on the end of it, and it's like, here you go, here's your little present. And I also think that, like, they didn't have to do this. They could have released this and made you pay. Although, I think, when I looked this up, it said if you got it the day it dropped, it was free. It might be not free now, but, like, if you care enough about Borderlands, you'd have fucking known. Also, you can get behind Moxie's bar and stare at her butt, so... progress.
Hey, you take care of yourself. This does not seem to be working out. mean, why can't all my recruits be as strong and impervious to fall damage as you are? I wonder what I'm doing wrong. Is it me? I think it's me. You know what? Give me some time to think this through.
You are a big bird. Bloodwing only got as big as his arm. How the fuck did this bird get this big? Why the fuck is Talon so big? Oh yeah, Mordecai told him to pick up gardening, so he started killing all the fucking infected corpses and throwing them on the ground.
Hells to the yeah! These are gonna make some fine-ass weaponry. Give me a sec. There we go.
Don't open it,
Yeah,
it's
come
not
on,
yours.
Slab. Go give that rifle to Mordecai.
One thing I love about Borderlands 2 compared to Borderlands 1 is like there's a bigger plethora of DLCs, and like this whole like drop in free DLCs. They did the holiday ones, which I don't think you had to pay for. So like I guess because the third one's about to come out, they just considered it a holiday DLC, but they put a lot more effort.
What's this all about, Vault Hunter?
It's for your anniversary of getting sober, Morty. I'm proud of you. Had to get you something to mark the occasion.
Aw, thanks, man. You remember? Couldn't have done it without Talon here. Makes me want to be like a better guy, you know? That's right, mijo. Good boy. Good boy. Hey, thanks, Brick. You're my best non-bird friend.
No one's ever said that to me before. I love you, man.
Love you too, hermano. Thanks for saving my life, Vault Hunter. You know, being half man, half plant got me thinking. I ain't ready to set down roots. Rick and Tina were talking about heading out on their own. Maybe I should go with them.
Oh, so this sets up the Brick and Tina and Mordecai trio. This also takes place at least a year after the events of Borderlands 2 because he's gotten sober. And I know at the end of the game it shows him finding Talon as a baby and getting him, but they're definitely not the same kind of bird. So Talon's a year old.
Tina's been bugging me to take her off world. I guess I could get away from Pandora for a little while. I figure there's a whole universe out there full of things I haven't punched. Thanks for the help, Slab. That was some important stuff right there. And hey, turns out I had some extra parts, so I made you a rifle too. Now, if you'll excuse me, I gotta tend to my community garden project.
You are disturbed in just the right way, Brick. Oh, I have another mission waiting for me. Let's turn in... Wait. I gotta talk to the doctor. Where's he at? He's over here. Because I need to turn in the parts for this. So that's the thing you made with all this shit?
All right then, let's take another look at this.
So I have one more mission now. It could be the last one for Vaughn.
Give this concoction a shot. Get it? Shot? Never mind. Just do it.
I better quit while I'm ahead.
And by that, I mean while I've still got a head. Maybe I'm just not cut out for this.
Oh, who was I kidding? Tannis ain't interested in a dummy like me. Maybe it's time I finally get the old medical license reinstated.
Yes, hello? I must ask, who has been discarding these utterly magnificent dead specimens?
Oh, well, that would be me. Hi there, Tannis.
Well, hello.
Time for you to mosey on out, Vault Hunter. I'll take it from here.
That's an interesting thing. I wonder if Tannis and him actually become a thing in the next game, or if it's just like talked about where they're like, oh, they didn't last.
My infirmary was chock full of incriminating DNA evidence. I mean, yeah, go on.
I love this because it kind of sets up the two scientific freaks, even though he's technically like doesn't have his medical license anymore or bullshit like that. So like he's just taking a shot in the dark, but like she's literally insane and they're perfect for each other. But it's also taking the piss out of the Dr. Zed DLC where he was just making zombies, and technically these guys are like plant zombies and he's experimenting on them. So a bit of a hat in the hat. Let's see. The only mission I have left for this DLC is the Hatterax the Invincible, which I'll have to have a friend help me with that, or grind the fuck out of so I can do enough damage to kill him. Because he moves too damn fast.
Wonder how my best bro Reese is doing. Last time I saw him, he was heading for Promethea to make the Atlas Corporation rise like the Phoenix. Hey, Vault Hunter, got one more favor to ask. I need some advice on how to be the best bandit king I can be. Let's see if anyone has some words of wisdom for me. Maybe start with Moxie? She's got a lot of experience with bandit clans.
Joy puke. What the fuck? It's interesting to see everybody step into their new roles. Moxie's always had like a hand in like the leadership, but it looks like her and Ellie are gonna kind of like walk in like Scooter and Moxie had it, so they're gonna fill that dynamic. Is that the bully monk for?
Moxie, my girl! You got any advice for me on running a bandit clan?
Sure, hon. The most important thing is knowing when to sweet talk and when to slash someone ear to ear without blinking.
Well, that went dark fast. So be a sadistic psychopath. Got it. Well, this has been a thing. Thank you.
Anytime, sugar. Why don't you come on by later and have a drink on Moxie?
Yeah. Sure. Definitely we'll do that. Oh, girl. Well, that was interesting and less than helpful. Maybe Ellie has some advice for me.
I guess it's fair because they're the product of her fucking with the Zafford family.
Banging, bodacious, and sexy as all hell, as per usual.
Oh, Ellie, you are just delightful.
Don't I know it? Never get tired of hearing it from a chiseled little man like yourself, though. Oh, wank.
Did you just wink at me over Echo? Okay, anyway, you spent some time in a bandit clan, right? What kind of advice would you give an aspiring bandit king?
Only thing bandits respect is bullets and killing. And it always helps if you're devastatingly good looking, which you is. Oh, wank.
Cool, yeah, you winked again on the thing. Well, I'm gonna call it at that. Thanks, Ellie.
Anytime, you hard-bodied little snuggle muffin.
Being a bandit, it's about freedom. I mean, sure, it's a war zone out there, but it's not all about the killing, is it? Brick leads the slabs, right? Maybe he can help.
Him and her might become a thing because he did talk about her hopping in his lucky underwear and shit, and she is heavily flirting with him. It's at least hinted at. I like this dynamic. Let's talk to Brick. I'm pretty sure he's gonna say killing as well. Will this make you change your mind on being a bandit king, I wonder?
Rick, you old so-and-so. You've had a lot of experience running a bandit clan, as it were. Care to share some words of wisdom?
Hell yeah. We got a saying in the slabs. Might even call it our guiding principle. Punch stuff real hard.
Uh-huh. Anything else, or...?
Nope, that's it.
Okay, good talk. Blood Ball on Wednesday?
Yep.
Not the most useful advice I've ever received, but I guess he's got a point. Didn't Marcus have like a bandit cult once? Maybe he's got something for me.
Oh, the guys that worshipped him over the bridge. You would miss that if you didn't see the echoes. They pay a lot of attention to detail.
Leading a bandit clan?
Well, I've never turned down a penny. So, yes, I accidentally became the object of a cult worship once upon a time. And it was pretty great. They give me money and guns and everything. But the best part was they always died soon after. So I didn't owe them anything. The lesson here is, it's fine for everyone to die as long as it's profitable.
Yeah, money's good. Bye. Well, this has all been really terrible advice. And I know we're really scraping the bottom of the barrel on this one, but... let's see if Claptrap has anything to say.
I feel like he's going to have the best words for this situation possible. And that scares me.
I'm gonna regret this, but... hey, Claptrap. So, you've been on Pandora a long time. Got any advice for a new bandit leader?
Do I? Do I? No.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess I was expecting some kind of rambling, nonsensical monologue.
In that case, you've come to the right place.
There it is.
Bandits are superstitious idiots. I would advise you to acquire godlike powers. Legends tell of a secret coven of witches living deep beneath the...
Nope, we're done here.
Wait, you didn't let me finish. All you need to do is bring 17 lapis lazuli stones, 3 scalps of your... and...
Nope. And nope. Bye, Claptrap.
Aww.
Damn it! I was actually hoping he'd pull us for a loop. Are you smiling at me? Are you... Did you just wink? What is up with you? What's up with you? Do you want huggies? Do you want huggies? I'll give you huggies and lovies. Mwah. Love patience. Love patience.
The real lesson here?
Yes.
You gotta find your own bandit truth. You know, maybe what I need is a self-initiation. Right? Time to figure out who Vaughn really is. Oh, I love this. A Pandoran walkabout. Oh, but wait. I can't go on a walkabout without my artifact of power. I lost it in Helios when we got kicked out. Could you grab it for me?
Artifact of power, you say? I didn't know I thought my dog didn't have any guard instincts because she's two versions of farm dog. She's mountain farm dog, which would be the Great Pyrenees, and then she's regular farm dog, which would be the Australian Shepherd. But somehow she's recently shown, I think once she turned almost a year old, it's been like recently in the last month or two, I noticed that if I don't like just let her stay in the room and I leave the door open, she finds the center of the house and that's where she likes to stay so she can see everything.
That must be why my initiations went so poorly. Of course.
And she also just like watches and looks around, and she never used to do it, so I guess it kind of caught me off guard. But like she the other day got really like, she heard like a bunch of kids being loud and screaming, and they were walking near the house, and she got really defensive and started barking and growling. So I guess she does have guard dog instincts, which is funny because I have never seen any of that. I think it's just if she senses danger, because like the other day I tried to get her to kill a beetle so that way it wouldn't come near me. I wasn't afraid of it. I was just like, I don't want that thing walking around me while I'm barefoot. I don't want to crush it with bare feet. I'm like, kill it, and she wouldn't do it. So I guess she didn't think I was actually in danger, and neither did I, so she didn't act on it.
Yes, that's it. Red Bar X2000s with Quicksilver Fly and no rise banding. Bring it back to me.
Blood and metal, my favorite thing.
Oh, so that's a little neat thing I found out recently. Once I get enough saved up for this school year and stuff, I'm probably gonna try to work a little bit less and relax, cause like, fuck me, the stress with the work shit and stuff is gonna suck. So I think after Father's Day, that's what it's gonna be. So I'm gonna have Father's Day and Monday and Tuesday off, which will be nice. But no, it won't be after Father's Day. It'll be probably after the next 2 paychecks. I should have enough to pay for school. Or almost enough. So now he's gonna go off on a fucking journey to figure out himself. Brick, Mordecai, and Tina are gonna go off on a journey. And Lilith's gonna gather the band.
Rest in peace, Science Bro. Rest in peace.
Being a bandit king means occasionally seeking wise counsel from trusted advisors. Consulting with a number of people, Vaughn realizes that he really needs to just find himself. To aid him on his journey of self-discovery, Artifact of Power, Hyperion underwear was what it was.
Make preparations for my journey. I'm gonna find myself out in that wasteland. My true self. My bandit king self. With my Hyperion Red Bar X2000s, I'm going places. Wish me luck with, you know, not dying in the most horrible ways imaginable by the darkest recesses of the human mind. Ah, Pandora. A land of freedom, opportunity, and unbelievably high mortality rates.
It's funny because he hated this place. He couldn't even stand the towns, but like I find it funny how like he's adjusted really well, and he's even gotten along with bandits of all things. And then like now he's trying to become the bandit king, and like there's something about this planet that just turns people like kind of chaotic, but like somehow okay with it. Pink Pandora corn. Oh, it's the unicorn. Oh, it's the fucking unicorn skin. That shit's neat. Well, it looks like that was all the missions in the DLC besides the raid boss. I might try to fix up everything if I can show you. This should be the missions I have left with this character. So the badass creator. That's from the base game. I just never did that Circle of Slaughter. And the raid boss for... So I guess the raid boss for the Tiny Tina DLC... Yeah, it looks like just raid bosses mostly, and then just like 1 or 2 side quests. Like, I actually got a fuck ton done. Yeah. Yeah, so I did go through with the Necromancer. Yeah, that's right, because I remember I went through the Son of Cromermax shit too. So like, yeah, I tried when I was still really into Borderlands after it came out for the Xbox One. I played with just the Necromancer, and I went through on base almost all the way through everything, which is why I'm level 52, and I don't even think I've started the next difficulty up. So, yeah. Alright. Well, I might come back to this. I'll have to talk to Sean about it. And I might be visiting Wildlands a lot more often, so keep that in mind too. Later.